Welcome to another episode of Road to Varsity.
That's it.
Alright, so to start off today's video, we're going to do a little what's in my baseball bag. And first off, we got the custom 44 Pro. I showed this in, I think, my first video. I started to break it in a little bit, just because I don't think I'm going to do a whole video on how to break this in, just because I really don't think that there's a point of doing that. But yeah, it's a really nice glove, 13-inch. Still working on breaking it in, and I'll probably break it in a little bit more at practice tonight. All right, next glove we got here is the Rawlings pitching glove. You can tell it's a pitching glove because you can't see into the palm like you can on my custom glove. You can see into it. This glove you can't, so that's how you know it's a pitching glove. I used it about 4 or 5 times, really lightweight, and it's a really nice, reliable glove. All right, the next glove we got is the first base mitt. All right, I actually have used this glove a lot in high school. I love it a lot personally. It was really easy to break in. It took me probably about like 2-3 days to break in, and as you can see from the inside of it, I've used it a lot. Really easy to squeeze, and yeah, it's just another reliable glove, just like my pitching glove. Rawlings is a really nice company for gloves. All right, next glove is I had this for I think the past 3 years. I used this for my outfield and a little bit of infield, just because I think it's like a 12 maybe, so it's pretty small. I was able to use it all around the field, but I thought it was time to get a new glove since this one was pretty old and it was deforming a little bit. But yeah, S2N, another really nice company, nice gloves, and another reliable glove to have in my bag in case I don't feel like using another glove or something like that. I don't know. All right, so that's it for all the fielding gloves. Now we get into the batting gloves. So to start off, we got the Bruce Bolts. I really love Bruce Bolts. I love the long cuff ones more, just because it adds a little more wrist stability, and I just love the overall feel of Bruce Bolts. And these are gonna last you a lot longer than just your average pair of batting gloves. These have lasted me probably a year and a half. My other ones lasted me only a year because I used them every day during BP. Which was not smart. I should only use these during games, which is what I did this year, which is why they've lasted me such a long time and I've kept them in a really nice condition. And then I'll get into later what batting gloves I'm going to get for next year. But these are some really nice Bruce Bolt batting gloves. I recommend you go buy them because they're some of the best batting gloves in the business. So the next thing that we have are J bands. I use these every game day, every practice, just to get the arm loose. I got 2 pair of these just because I think I took one of these from one of the fields because nobody else from my team had them, so I just took them. And I just give one of these to my teammate if they need them. But this is a really quality brand of bands. As you can see already, I've been putting all the stuff over here somewhere. But these, again, are really quality, solid, reliable bands. Next up, we got the hard hat. Got the helmet, logo, number, Evo Shield. I've always loved Evo Shield. Always been a reliable brand for me. I probably said of reliable all the time, but that's really what the name of equipment is. I've always been a big Evo Shield, Rawlings. For bats, I've always been a big Louisville, DeMarini kind of guy. But again, Evo Shield, love their helmets. All right, next up, we got sliding mitts. All right, so for these sliding mitts, I think I got these for around like $40. I got this one like 3 years ago. I think I just got this one last year. But again, love Evo Shield protective gear. It's always been some of my favorite stuff, as you can see. I'll show you some more protective Evo Shield gear later. But these, again, help a lot. I'm not a huge fan of the Aria sliding mitts just because of how expensive they are. I feel like 90 to 100 bucks for a sliding mitt kind of is ridiculous. And especially after you get it dirty for a while, it's not going to be the best condition. All right, looks like we weren't done with the gloves because we got the pancake glove right here. This is just to help make sure that you're staying down on the ball and transferring tunneling really well. But yeah, this is a nice glove for infield work if you have to do a little infield before your game. Who knows? I mean, I don't play infield anymore. Maybe give this to some of the guys before a game if they need it. But yeah, keep it in my bag just because it's another thing in case somebody needs it. All right, the next thing we have here are baseballs. These are these need to be in your bag. These are a necessity. These will help you a lot. You can do so many things with these. You can stretch out with these. You can throw with these. I mean, there's so much that you can do with these baseballs, and you got to have at least 2, 3 of them in your bag. All right, next thing we have here are the Evo Shield elbow guards. I used this one a lot last year. I never used this one because my coach actually just said I found this at a game. Whoever wants can take it, and it matches my high school team, as you can tell right here. So I just took it. And I'm gonna use it this year for high school. But yeah, these two are some of the best protective gear you can get in the game. All right, next thing here is we got a bat weight. I love the Varo batting weights just because of how they look on the bat. I don't know, it just seems a lot better than your average donut. I'll throw up a picture of a donut, but I love this bat weight. I got it in Indiana. I had to play it against sports for like 10, 15 bucks maybe. I mean, it was brand new, um, really good deal, and we picked it up and I've used it ever since. So it's a really nice bat weight. All right, the next thing we got is the DeMarini Voodoo. This I think this was like a Valentine's Day type of bat. I forgot when it came out, but I love this bat. I loved using it. Um, I used it pretty much the entire summer ball season. And what I was talking about earlier with the Bruce bolts is I would like to pair this bat with these gloves right here, these pink and purple. I know pink and black, purple. I don't know what they are, but I love them a lot. It would definitely fit this bat very well. And this bat is one of my favorite designs, and it's overall just a very amazing, reliable bat. All right, the next bat we have here is the Louisville Select Power. So I've always been a huge guy on Louisville bats. I had the orange Louisville bat. I'll throw up pictures of the old bat that I had. The Louisville, it was orange, and then the picture of the Atlas over here, because those were two bats that were interchangeable for me. I think this one was a drop 5, this one was a drop 3, but it sort of wasn't able to keep up with these type of bats like the Select Power and the Voodoo. So another reliable company, reliable bat. Love to see it. Got to have it in the bag. All right, next bat here is called Mine Baseball. I picked this up in Georgia when I was at a tournament. I think it was like 100, maybe 200 bucks, something like that. It was. I have used it maybe like 2 times in a game. I've been able to square the ball up well. I've definitely used this a lot more during practices and stuff like that, just because it's a little bit heavier. But I love that because it's going to help me get the bat through the zone more. And we're going to work on something today to help get our bat through the zone a little bit quicker. But another bat that I would love to start using a little bit more during games, make sure to check them out. I'll throw up their website right here. And yeah, go check them out. All right, last thing before we get into the accessories, we have the bomb bat. This thing was absolutely huge for me during wood bat tournaments. I think we had like 3 or 4 wood bat tournaments, so this really was huge for me. It was so easy to get through the zone. I mean, I was able to put the ball pretty much anywhere on the field with this, and just this one out of all my bats is my favorite bat. Very, very reliable. I loved it. Love bomb bats just because they don't break and you really make your money's worth. So go definitely check out bomb bat. And just again, another bat that you gotta have in your bag. All right, now we get into the arm sleeves. So I just got this arm sleeve probably like maybe a week ago, maybe a month, something like that. I got it pretty recently. Um, Here's what it looks like on. It's pretty tight, but that's how you want it to be. looks pretty nice, fits with the blue. And yeah, just another nice thing that you gotta have in your bag. Good accessories. Gotta have the accessories. Gotta have the drip. All right, next up is we have the Evo Shield. I think this is like a wrist guard, maybe a forearm. I think it's a forearm guard. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but I'll throw it on here. What I do is I normally put it on my catching hand, and then what I'll do is if I'm in the infield, I'll turn it around so that in case like it comes up on me, it hits the padding and it doesn't hurt my wrist or forearm. But when I'm hitting, I'll definitely flip it around because when I'm like this, pitch could come, hit me in the wrist, who knows? But it's definitely there for protection. I love it, feels comfortable, doesn't affect my game whatsoever. Another Evo Shield item, and I absolutely love it. All right, next up here is a lizard skin arm sleeve. I use this a few times in games, not that many, but it fits really well, very comfortable. Here's what it looks like on. It's another accessory you gotta have in your bag. I mean, you don't need 15 arm sleeves. You just need like one or two, and then you're good. I really never use wrist tape. I use it for other sports though. I just feel like wrist tape isn't really necessary when you can have arm sleeves like these. All right, so as you can tell, I've worn this arm sleeve a lot. Again, another lizard skin white arm sleeve. I definitely have to wash this one. This one I loved a lot. This one um, on was just amazing. It really felt very comfortable. Um, and it fit my team really well. But yeah, this arm sleeve felt amazing. I don't know if it was the fabric on it or whatnot, but it felt amazing. So I would definitely go check out this white lizard skin arm sleeve. And then we got one more to show you, and then that's everything in my bag. All right, so this last one here is a pink arm sleeve. I have no clue what brand this is. It says Tough on it, which is kind of is tough, but I have no clue what it is, so I can't really show you guys like where to buy it at or anything. But I feel like this, and then those pink Bruce bolts would go very well together. I'll throw this arm sleeve on. This definitely will not be an everyday type of arm sleeve. This will be a once in a while. Again, this is pretty tight. It sort of reminds me of this Evo Shield arm sleeve right here, but this is a really nice arm sleeve. Feels really good. And yeah, this will definitely be something that I'll wear like once in a while. It won't be like an everyday type of thing though. So that's pretty much everything that's in my bag. I mean, of course, you gotta have the eye blacks. You got like 10 eye blacks in here. But other than that, that's all that is in my bag. So I will catch you guys at the next video part. All right, so I'm gonna do a little tee routine here. I'm gonna do a Luis Arias's tee routine because I feel like I play similar to him because he doesn't hit for power. He hits for more singles, doubles, and he uses the field really well. So I'm gonna throw up a spray chart of him and I think it's 2023 season, but I'll throw that up and it shows um, how he can hit to all fields and what his routine is gonna be like. So let's get started. All right. So Luis Arias, to start off, he's a great hitter. He hasn't struck out in like a month. So I mean that just shows how good he is. But to start off, I'm gonna throw up a video of him, and then we're pretty much gonna try and do the exact same thing. All right. So that video right there, pretty much just showed like how close he is to the ball. I mean, he was like dang near on top of the ball, and he just kept his hands inside and then pushed through and hit it the other way. So we're gonna do like 10, 15 swings of that, and then we'll work on something different. All right. So after that, one thing that he does really well is when he's hitting and he makes contact with the ball, he keeps his head down. So I'll show you what that means. So I'm just gonna put the tee at the middle of the plate, put a ball here. What he does when he swings is takes his normal swing, but after he swings, his head is still looking down at the ball. So it should look something like this. He keeps his head down, and that helps with so that you don't pull off the ball and that you stay connected instead of flying open like this. It keeps you level and keeps you through the ball. So we're gonna do probably like maybe like 5 and 5, 5 bottom hand, 5 top hand, and we're gonna really work on keeping our head down. And then that's pretty much Luis Ariza's tee routine. I'm still gonna keep it somewhat inside so that we can still work on hitting the ball the other way and staying inside of the baseball. All right, so I think that's about it pretty much for Luis Ariza's tee routine, because after he does that, then he'll go into some sort of short toss, then he'll go off the machine. I'm going to put up a clip right now of him going off the machine. When he goes off the machine, I mean, he's got really quick hands, so we're going to keep working on getting our hands quicker and quicker. I'm going to see if I can record any stuff at practice tonight at open fields. And if I do, I'll put it in the video, but if I can't, then I won't. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. Two. Got another one. All right. So what I do